Morning. My name is Delia Imibo, and you're welcome to another edition of Import Expo platform Facebook Live from 3Team Best Trade Academy. We'll continue the discussion on packaging. I'm taking time to read out some of those features because it's becoming necessary for people to know. So you don't just package your food just because you want to package it, but you're also careful to know which kind of material you are using for packaging so as to ensure that at the end of the day, you get the value for what you are paying for. And more importantly is the fact that you are able to use the right packaging that can keep the product intact, such that at the end of the day, the fund you have utilized or the money you spend to be able to do that is actually achieving the objective. And then you have option. Actually, and it's good you know you have option and choose what you think is most preferred for the kind of product you want to package, especially if it's a food-related material. I'm talking about polyester this morning. Under polyester, we have the polyethylene tetraphthalate, that's the PET bottles. They are polyesters and which are condensation polymers formed from ester monomers that result from reaction between carboxylic acid and alcohol. The most commonly used polyester in food packaging is the PET bottles. You know the PET bottles, the one we use for water. Then we also have polyethylene tetraphthalate. That's under polyester, polyethylene tetraphthalate formed when tetraphthalic acid reacts with ethylene glycol. I don't want to go through the detail of the chemistry. I'm only interested. I want to just mention the main reason for its popularity is glass-like transparency, adequate glass barrier for retention of carbonation, lightweight, shatter resistance. The three major packaging applications for PET are container bottles, and jar, semi-rigid sheet of thermoforming, and thin-oriented film. PET exists both in an amorphous, transparent, and semi-crystalline, opaque thermoplastic material. Then we have the polycarbonate. Polycarbonate is formed by polymerization of sodium salt of biphenyl acid and carbonyl dichloride. Let's go straight to the characteristics. And what you can do is when you know the characteristics and you see the one that is in line with what you want, then of course you now do more research on that, and then you can begin to talk to whoever it is you are talking to in terms of production, so that you know exactly they're producing for you what you want. Care must be taken when cleaning polycarbonate because using harsh detergent such as sodium hypochlorite is not recommended because they catalyze the release of biphenyl, a potential health hazard. And now, can you see that? An extensive literature analysis has been done on this, and it suggests the need for a new risk assessment for the low dose effect of this compound. No, so polycarbonate product, the packaging is, you need to be careful the kind of detergent that you use to that is being used to wash it, and that's very, very important. Another one is polyethylene naphthalate. It's called PEN, polyethylene naphthalate. PEN barrier properties for carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor are superior to those of PET bottles. PEN provide better performance at high temperature, allowing hot refill, rewashing, and reuse. However, PEN costs 3 to 4 times that of PET bottles because PEN provide protection against transfer of flavor and odor, so it's much more better than PET bottles. Polyvinyl chloride. In addition to, for polyvinyl chloride, although polyvinyl chloride is primarily used in medical and other non-food applications, its food use include bottles and packaging film because it is easily thermoformed. PVC sheets are widely used for blister pack, such as those for meat product and unit dose pharmaceutical packaging. So you tend to see it more in the clinic. Polystyrene. Polystyrene, in addition to polymer, it's an addition of polymer of styrene. Now, forming produce an opaque, rigid, lightweight product with impact protection and thermal insulation properties. Typical applications include protective packaging such as egg cartons, containers, disposable plastic silverware, lid cup, plastic plates, bottles, and food tray. Polyamide, commonly known as nylon. Polyamide are originally used in textile, formed by condensation reaction. Different types of polyamide are characterized by a number that relates to the number of carbon in the original monopolymer. For example, nylon 6 has 6 carbon and is typically used in packaging. It has mechanical and thermal properties similar to PET bottles, so it is similar. It has similar usefulness, such as boiling bar packaging. Nylon also offer good chemical resistance, toughness, and low gas permeability. Let's move to paper. Paper also have very useful packaging properties. Plain paper is not used to protect food for long period of time because it has poor barrier properties and is not hot sealable. That means when you apply heat, it can seal off. There are many different types of paper used for food packaging, and these are follow. Craft paper, produced by a sulfate treatment process. Craft paper is available in several forms: natural brown, unbleached, heavy duty, bleached white. Natural craft is the longest of all paper and is commonly used for bag and wrapping. Then we have the sulfite paper, light and weaker than craft paper. Sulfite paper is glazed to improve its appearance and increase its wet strength and oil resistance. So it can be coated for higher print quality and also used to laminate with plastic and foil. It is used to make small bags and wrapper for packaging biscuits and confectionaries. Biscuit and confectionaries. Grease-proof paper is made through a process known as beating, in which cellulose fiber undergo a longer than normal hydration period that causes the fiber to break up and become gelatinous. This fiber then pack densely to provide a surface that is resistant to oil. A surface that is resistant to oil, but not wet agents. Grease-proof paper is used to wrap sack food, cookies, candy bars, and other oily food, a use that is being replaced by plastic film. Now, all these are different forms in which paper is used to package products. Remember the objective of this session. I've taken time to go through all I've gone through since yesterday, just to give us an idea of options available. There's so many of these online that you can find, but I'll be moving on now in packaging discussion. Packaging may be looked at as being several types. For example, we have transport packaging, distribution packaging, and can be used for shipping in containers, store, handle, and the like. Now, there's different type of packaging. We have the primary packaging, we have the secondary packaging, and we have the tertiary packaging. Primary packaging are the packaging around the product itself. Secondary packaging are the packaging like carton. So if I have a product and I put it inside a package, the package is closely associated with the product. So look at this remote. So if I have a packaging around like this, is primary packaging. If I now put this product inside a carton, that will become a secondary packaging. Then when I put all those cartons together and put it on the wooden pallet and strap it together, then that will become a tertiary packaging. In that tertiary form, it's easier to use a forklift to carry it and move it into the container. So it just makes it a lot easier for people to work with it. So watching a tertiary packaging make perfect sense. I mean, getting your product from secondary to primary to secondary to tertiary packaging make a lot of sense. Okay, let's continue. Now, when designing packaging, it's important to consider the following. It is easy to undo and open. Easy to handle and open. Easy to undo and open. It is convenient. It is a convenient shape, so it's easy to stack also. The color is very critical. Which color are you going to use? Because the color is very, very important and very critical. Also ensure that it is a convenient shape. It is easy to stack. Which color are you using? What size of print are you using? You need to use a size that is legible for people to be able to see. What size of print? What consumer read it easily? Which is the old idea about print. How economical is it for you to produce also? How economical is it for you to produce? What about environmental consideration? Environmental consideration. Will it be recyclable, or does it make minimum use of natural resources? And in today's world, you want to use something that is recyclable, because at the end of the day, it becomes also easier for it. That's why using a paper type nylon is a bit challenging in our world today, unless you are using biodegradable nylon. I know a lot of research is going on in this direction, and the whole idea is we need to keep our environment safe. When we're doing business, we need to do business with responsibly, taking care of the environment, conscious of the environment, ensuring that the environment is protected and the environment is not destroyed as a result of you doing business. The environment is not destroyed as a result of you doing business. It's very important, very, very critical that the environment is not destroyed because you want to do business. It's very important to do business, but you want to also ensure you protect the environment in the course of your doing business. Because what's the whole idea of doing business, and then the environment becomes destroyed at the end of the day. So you want to do business responsibly. So it's wise to use a recyclable product when you are packaging your product. So, for example, if you want to package, if it's an harvest produce and you want to package it, typically the produce is harvested, it is sorted and graded. You know why it's sorted and graded? Every export product have quality specification. Yam have quality specification. Banana have quality specification. Pineapple have quality specification. Mango have quality specification. If there is no quality specification, then anything can be exported. Orange have quality specification. Almost anything you want to export have quality specification. Why? It makes it easier to ensure what is exported is good enough for the people that want to use it. Sometimes because of the factory that is going to be using this thing to produce whatever it is they're producing. Sometimes not necessarily the factory that is giving us education. Sometimes the sector, the industry, the people selling, the retailers, such that at the end of the day they have a uniform way. For example, one of the reasons why we are unable to export our banana and plantain is that we have not been able to define a way. If you get some farm when they do those banana, they even wrap it. When they wrap it, they want to ensure nothing spot it. So when it gets to that point, they wrap it such that no insect can bounce on it, can do anything on it, so that when you see the body looks very nice and the ripening also is uniform. It's deliberate for market consideration. So there's some things that they've done, because I think the major challenge is that we've been badly damaged. I would say our society have abused us so much that sometimes we don't even know the fact that some of the things we're not doing are not right, and we're not even living normally sometimes, because society has redefined us such that people will eat, and sometimes maybe poverty, people will eat just anything, and because of that, people will just anything, and because of that, society also take advantage of it. Because I tell people that, okay, why people are still selling products in Nigeria that's not well packaged? Someone is buying it. The day such a company, an individual, is not selling, and he gets to know the reason why they are not coming to buy from him, is because of his wrong packaging. He won't do it again. But society also have not risen to that level of choosing not to buy something from, unless few now go to supermarket, but many still do not go to the supermarket. Many still do not go to, even the middle class. We're just used to the way people things are roughly and wrongly packaged. As long as some people are buying it, or majority are buying it, those things will remain like that. And that's a challenge of our society. So it should be sorted and graded. Why is this sorting done for fruits or for vegetables? It's sorted because, or for anything you want to, it's sorted because you want to ensure the right product with the right quality specification are the one that go into commerce. The right product with the right quality specification are the one that go into commerce. If the product that go into commerce are not the right product with the right quality specification, that poses a challenge. Because at the end of the day, you are going to find a situation in which if the product is processed, some of those bad quality are going to destroy the good ones. So sorting sizing and grading become extremely important, especially if you are processing. Even if you're not processing, if you are going to export the item raw like that, there is a specification. We have a book called The Export Business Made Easy. In that book, each time I do seminar or section and I read from the book to let people see how vital quality specification is. Some people get, so is it not yam? Why is people saying this about yam? I said, look, because in the environment will buy any form of yam. But in some other climes, yam have specification. It has the size, the range of length, the range of diameter. Some don't even want no injury on the body, no hair, no sand, no finger. Those are the quality that even makes some people to buy locally. I mean, the father is big, having finger. The finger is big enough for it to be a meal for someone. That is why some people buy it. But that's why some people will not buy it. He said one man food is another man poison, right? So weighing, then cleaning. Now, if the item is to be processed, after sorting and grading, weighing and cleaning, then processing is done. Some have argued that after sorting and grading, it should be cleaned before weighing. But some people argue that what if the weighing also make it not to be very good enough in terms of cleanliness? So they want to clean after weighing, because the argument is that some say, okay, because if you clean, would that affect the weight? But remember that after weighing, if you clean, you remove every dirt, because you're going to process when you know be able to clean again. And before you now package it, primary, secondary type, you weigh again now. So the weighing before then is just to have an idea of the quantity. If there's anything that affects it eventually, it's not going to be very significant, I think, in terms of the effect of that on the weight. So I think it's better to weigh before cleaning rather than cleaning before weighing. If you clean before weighing, if you are weighing afterward, it might get dirty again. If those products get dirty again, remember you're now going to process. If you now process, the implication, you might find a situation in which you are now processing dirty product, and I mean very, very dirty product, which can now affect the quality of the end product you are trying to do in the first place. After primary, secondary, and tertiary packaging, then storage. And after storage, you're now ready to ship. It goes into inspection. And after the inspection is done, then you can export it to the export market. In summary, packaging must meet essential requirements. Packaging volume weight must be the minimum amount necessary to maintain safety, hygiene, and acceptance of the packaged product. Packaging must be manufactured to permit reuse and recovery when packaging waste is good morning, Felix Enoch. Thank you very much for joining. When packaging waste is disposed of, recovery include the recycling of the packaging material, separate composting of biodegradable packaging, and energy recovery through incineration. So at the end of the day, a packaging that can be reused or recovered in another form is very important. Noxious and hazardous substances must be minimized when packaging is incinerated and landfilled. Labeling. Packaging is also designed to be visually stimulating and provide information about the product to help customers. The information supply must cover number one. Now, if you are, okay, maybe I should do this later because this might take me some time and it's about labeling because my time is almost up now. I have just 1 minute. I think I should stop here. I'm hoping I'll continue in the evening. Evening has been a bit challenging for me in recent time because I've been doing a number of training programs for different organizations. And so it's been a bit challenging in the evening because when I come back, I'm a bit tired. And sometimes I feel sleepy while doing this thing in the evening. And I don't think that is nice, talking to people and be sleeping. So I will see if I will be able to do this evening. If I'm not, hopefully tomorrow morning I'll probably be able to do another session. But whatever happens, see you maybe tomorrow or later today. My name is Delia Yimba. This is Import Export Platform, Facebook Live from 3T Impest Trade Academy. And remember, we'll come up every day, especially when I'm not in Lagos right now. When I'm in Lagos, well, I'm able to, in the office, it's easier for me to do morning and evening, but when I'm outside the office, it's a bit challenging to be able to. So, like, I will come up normally. Typically, I come up early, around 8, but I'm coming up before 7:30 because by 8, I will definitely be in class. Thank you very much for listening. This Import Expo found Facebook Live from Trish Method Academy. Remember, we have a YouTube page where all the previous video are actually can be found. So you can actually check our YouTube page for previous video. Our YouTube page is 3thinkpest TV. If you search YouTube for 3thinkpest TV, you see our YouTube page and you can see a lot of video. Please remember to visit the YouTube page, like our videos, like the subscribe, click the bell for the notification, like a video and drop your comment so they can we can serve you better. Thank you very much. See you in the evening. Bye for now.